We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Here's Hall once more. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 24. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
On the counter, Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. He'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Offense in the hurry up here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. He's dropping back to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the gun here. Got his target, it's Baker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. This one not close to where it had to go. Begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
On the ready.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Barmore with the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. They go right back to Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Let's go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Now looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Tight end going in motion here. Barkley's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw it again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Cut out left. Space past the 35. Down the left sideline he goes. 35 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hall crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll send their tight end right. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in and already they're close to midfield. Motioning the tight end now. Makes the catch but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Bell on the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down.
Go. 18, Pioneer.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right.
Go.
Here he is on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Ready.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on fourth down.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. This one taken in by Baker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. They're out and set, first and 10.
19. Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Come 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Check. 70 ring.
He'll throw it yet again. Taken in by Bellinger. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Here comes the final play of our first half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And they finally get to him and deliver a big hit at the end of a big play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Well, that's a gain that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
From the 36. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one. But, hey, still enough for that 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 21. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He has the 1st over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw it. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing. Get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, set.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Moore's got it. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They motion the tight end over. That one's complete, right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Jets will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the 1st down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. It's Hall on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got Bellinger. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11.
Here we go.
Back to throw, needing a first. And they pick him off again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They go play action on 1st. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
2nd and 10 now. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Working inside the red zone. It is caught left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep running away with this. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fell on the catch. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready?
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. He beams one, and they pick him off again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Go!
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll throw on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Putting the tight end in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Headed out right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Trap 60. Come on, set. 70 range, 70 range. Go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Patriots are stopped on the return.